who are of the day, be sober.
Yeah, and how do you be sober? Doing what we're doing now. Studying, gaining more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's how you get sober.
Yeah.
That's how you find out. Because remember, you have brothers in this truth as well that were on the fence about life and about what they wanted to do in the future. All of that's done.
Yeah.
All of that is done.
Yeah.
Right? We told you, brothers, but it takes time for some people to see it, and that's okay. The truth, the scripture says that every man be persuaded in his own mind. Oh, I know you brothers are persuaded now.
Yeah.
I know all you guys that wanted to be rappers and be this, and you're saying, fuck, what rap career? What marriage? Right? I have a brethren from the world. He has his wedding coming up in a few weeks. What do you think's going to happen to that? That's canceled.
Yeah.
All the thousands and thousands of dollars that he spent gone to the slums.
Vanity.
All that to water, brother. Beautiful word. That's exactly what it was. It was vanity. Go ahead.
It says, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet, the hope of salvation. That was it.
Yeah, I got quick here, item online for the word essential. Very important. Just want to bring it out real quick. So the item understanding here for essential is that is such by its essence. That's what essential is. But essentialism is what they're actually saying when they say these jobs are essentially, this is what needs to be out there. The meaning for essentialism is opposed to progressivism. Okay, so that's what they're doing, and you're exposed, Esau, okay, with what you're doing, because prophecy must be fulfilled. And as the brother mentioned earlier, this is about the men of the Lord, really. Okay, that's the only men that could oppose your system. Right, so yeah, you're about essentialism, opposed to progressivism. That's all it needs. One point. Anything else?
No, that's all I got right now.
Yeah, back to St. Andrews.
Yeah. So back to 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, verse, so like 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 7. Therefore, says Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, verse 8, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold.
Yeah, so the Most High has had enough. The Most High has had enough. The scripture says the Most High is long suffering. Well, he's done now. It's just about getting done. And you can see the state that we're in worldwide. And like brothers say, this is just the beginning. Things are going to get worse, man. They're going to get worse. The scripture talk about bloodbath, blood in the streets, right? War, like trembling, like all types of madness. Stuff that you see in the movies are going to become real life. In a sense, man. Go ahead.
The innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore, says Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
That's right, and this is the beginning of that, man. It's the beginning of that. Go ahead.
Verse 10, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
And you know what? That's funny, because just earlier we are talking about how the vaccine, you know, with this whole COVID-19, Bill Gates getting this vaccine ready. How many of our people are going to take that vaccine? Damn near all of them. You know, because not knowing that vaccine can have the trick. You know, but our people are just led away like a slaughter. That's the point. You know, and Esau laughs at that because that's what his system he created that for, anyways. You know, go ahead. And it's mindless too. But you know what? At the same time, they've come across the truth. At one point, they've come across the truth. So that's their judgment. You know, that's how it is.
I'm going to jump to 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. It reads, lest Satan should get an advantage of us. For we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yo, so that's why we're watchmen, right? Because if you're not being a watchman and keeping up on what's happening and the events, you know, how can you not be ignorant of Satan's devices? You know, constantly doing research on what Satan's about to do and all that kind of stuff. These people are still making like TikTok videos. We're in a crisis and people are making TikTok videos, man. Like, that's madness.
Licking the damn
We're in a
world.
crisis. They're talking about a recession, and all types of madness is happening on states and countries near us.
And that's why they never taught us finances or economics in school. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
Because if you knew,
You would have been set up.
it would have been alerted to your brain. You'd have been like, oh shoot,
Yeah.
that's going to cause hyperinflation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to cause a devaluation of the dollar.
Yeah.
But these people, that doesn't register in their mind.
Yeah.
That's why they think the government can just come and print money when their government doesn't print money. Your government doesn't print money.
Exactly.
Your government borrows money.
Exactly. Yeah. Dead notes.
Brother should grab a scripture for that.
Yeah, go ahead.
You said pretty much they're not watching the times, you know.
Yeah.
This is 2 Ezra 9:1 says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently
Yeah.
in so. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be measuring the time diligently. The rest of the world's not doing that.
Yeah.
That's why they're gonna be caught out like a chicken, like a headless chicken on the
Yeah.
road. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Come on. It says, When thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. And we've told you about numerous signs, you know. We've told you
Yeah.
about signs in the heavens, blood moons, you know.
Yeah.
So it was like a leading to events, something like this, of this caliber,
Yeah.
you know. But you people ignored it. You found your hand in all that stuff.
It's because they're kept at bay. They're kept at bay. You know, they don't
comfort.
Yeah, they seek comfort, and then you know what? Our people in general are used to not looking at reality. That's why Paul said, "Have I become your enemy when I've told you the truth?" Right? Because for that to be happening, well, it's because they're not used to seeing that, because they're burying that every single day. So these people will take any chance they get to seek comfort and close their eyes to the current state of being. And that's our people, Jake.
Somebody should get that. Speak unto us not right things.
Oh,
Speak
but
unto us smooth things.
Isaiah 30.
You don't have to. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It just came to my brain. Brothers got
But
scriptures.
no, that's a good scripture though too.
I got a scripture before. Is it for that scripture?
No, you can go ahead.
No, brothers, go ahead.
This is Mark chapter 6, verse 4. But Yahushua said unto them, A prophet is without honor, but in his own country, and among his own kin, and in his own house. So the reason why I brought that is that we've been saying this all along,
Yeah.
but because of who we are and where we grow up,
They don't listen.
So-and-so in government name,
Yeah.
you know? But everybody else who doesn't know you say, hey, come on my phone, go, hey, what's up? And the spirit we're in right now is saying, oh, I don't speak English.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or I speak very vague. Very vague about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if it's a brother that's in the world they check for still, you still like, bro, man, you know, but it's most.
No, man.
I don't know. Don't know nothing.
Quick precept, I want to just bring this in to what was mentioned. You mentioned something about enemy because we're really in this time. I mean, like how Job says it. This is Job 27:7. He says, "Let mine enemy be as the wicked."
Hey, hold on. And that spirit that the brothers are in, that spirit is called a seasoned spirit. Brothers are now seasoned. Even you young brothers are getting seasoned even faster because you're just thrown right into the fire, right? So you brothers are getting seasoned. That's why you have that spirit, man. But because I remember when we first came into the truth, anybody asked us about the truth, we were fervent about it. But now, being in the state that we're in, it's like the Most High has a lock on your mouth to where you don't even really want to talk to them about it. You're just like, you know?
No point, yeah. At one time, there was like a thing where we used to go back and forth. Now you
man.
don't go back and forth at all. It's like, it's either you I always tell people that, like, okay, if they ask me a question based on something like this, like, do you want the truth or you want to be honest or brutally honest? Okay, either way, you're getting the truth. But I'm warning you ahead of time because that's the state that we're in. You know what I mean? Because they want, like I said, they want you to speak to them smooth things, so they can keep living that. Yo,
That wicked life.
2 years she didn't go to bed sober.
That's right.
She's doing that through narcotics.
That's
She
right.
says she starts to go crazy and shake if she didn't get her narcotics lined up. And she's a personal trainer.
That's right.
I'm like, yo, this is maddening. That's crazy. Jake's this far. Like, they're gone. You know, but that shows you how much of a blessing it is to be in this truth. Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Yo, I could not even imagine. I could, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? I couldn't even imagine being in that kind of state. So it makes you very like.